We just want to go ahead and get your thoughts on Pokemon Go Go Fest. As far as this is a recap stream of what happened throughout the. I would have loved to stream throughout the day playing here at home, but internet connection wasn't allowing it. I mean, the internet connection could have allowed it, but circumstances weren't right. If I stream through my phone for the whole day, uh, not feasible with this phone. The phone that I'm using, it's just not feasible. And even right now, the internet connection, Omlet is already telling me stream connection is not stable. So that really sucks. Can't really do anything about that. So yeah, so the stream is to somehow give you guys an idea of how GoFest was on the first day of GoFest. Was it good? Was it bad? I'd like to know your opinions, guys, on your GoFest. How was your GoFest 2020? Was it okay? Was it meh? Was it spectacular? Because I know for some people, it was spectacular. It was one of the best days they've ever had in terms of getting shinies and stuff. So I want to hear different people's opinions. I want to hear different experiences, for their Go Fest and so on and so forth. So hopefully we get some people on the stream right now, and maybe they can share a little something about their experience with Go Fest. Earlier on, before I ended, before right now, I actually streamed the last, I think, 25 minutes of GoFest, and we got a few chats from people asking us and again, I was really down. I was really down. I was really in the dumps. I was in the dumps in terms of GoFest. It wasn't really something that I was. I just didn't like. I didn't like the odds, man. I didn't like the shine. RNG was tough on us. RNG was so tough on us. It kicked us. It kicked us in the buns. Kicked our butts. So we'll just wait for a couple of people who are willing to lend their thoughts on GoFest 2020. Abe. Man. So guys, let me just get a couple of people to maybe join us on our discussion about GoFest. Our last message here in the chat, Brian Akabada says, "I think there are a lot of mixed reviews on GoFest today." So, yeah, let's hopefully find out those mixed reactions, mixed thoughts, and reviews. Man. All right. Well, while we're at it, we're gonna reball too, so that we're ready for tomorrow. There's nothing really to be ready for tomorrow. It sucks, man. GoFest 2020 sucks. Well, for me at least. Missed all our targets. All our targets. I mean, the only good news that we got weren't even our targets. You know, the only good thing we got today wasn't even a target. It was like, oh, that's a thing. I had no idea that that was gonna be a thing, and I got it. So it was like, okay, good news. Now, before you go ahead and tell me, you ungrateful person, guys, you gotta give me some slack. Again, it just feels so different when you have like goals and plans. This is what I plan to get. This is what I plan to hunt. This is what I really, really want. And you just don't get it, you know? It's disappointing. It's disappointing when that happens. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Yo, hello, Noob. Okay, right. Okay, so Noob is in the stream right now. Noob is basically our biggest winner. Our biggest winner for our Go Fest. I think one of the biggest winners for Go Fest today. I don't know if Noob shares my thoughts on that, but Noob, I mean, seriously, I saw your screenshots of all the shinies you've gotten. You're a total winner, bro. You got Go Fest well. Go Fest 2020 treated you well. I can't say the same for people like me. Man, it was so bad. Go Fest 2020 was so bad. Man. Go Fest 2020 was so bad for me. Dang. I mean, I cannot stop repeating it. Ugh. Oh, man. So bad. Connection is unstable again. Wow. Dang it. So what's up, Noob Savage? Again, we are live right now. Hey, Enigmar Shadow. Hey, CPG. What's up, CPG? So again, I changed the title of this stream. What happened? Oh, man. What happened to my stream? Dang it. This is what happens when you don't have proper internet and when you're trying to be a streamer and stuff. Because your internet just, you know, your internet just doesn't work with you. Alright, so Noob Savage says, I'll respect your thoughts, bro. So, I mean, okay, you'll respect my thoughts. How do you say, have you heard my thoughts in total, though? Before you go, I mean, thank you for respecting my thoughts. But before you go ahead and you respect my thoughts, do you know my actual thoughts? Are you knowledge? Do you know what my, you know, my issue is with GoFest 2020? So, yeah, Noob Savage over here. I mean, Noob, again, you asked me how many shinies I got. How many shinies did you get? I'm PE. What do you mean I'm PE? Pretty sure is love. What? Huh? Yeah. So yeah, pretty sure it's about yeah. So Noob Savage over here, he got a shiny count of 15. I mean 16 shinies. So the advantage about his shinies were a lot of the shinies that Noob Savage got were actually shinies that weren't repetitive. So this is where I'm not mad, okay? Again, I'm not mad with Pokemon Go. I'm not mad with anybody. Again, I'm just purely disappointed with the game. With I guess with how I played. I don't know if there is if there could have been anything I could have done to improve, my shiny hunting, I would have gladly done so. So as you can see right now on the stream, this is my map. This is where I played GoFest 2020. So the reality of it is here in the Philippines, we're actually really, really, really not allowed to go out on days that we aren't supposed to go out. So here in the Philippines, the way our government has handled the COVID-19 situation, where it was you can't go out on. I mean, everybody has an FM pass. So an FM pass basically stands for food and medicine. Food and medicine pass. Okay. So with the food and medicine pass, it has a specific set of numbers which will dictate to you on whether or not you can go outside, right? So what happened was today was a Saturday, and my FM pass allows me to be able to go out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So basically, it was a real bummer. I would have loved to go all out, of course, in proper protective gear and stuff, and hunt for my gold shiny. So a lot of my gold shinies were in the poster of GoFest, which was the Seviper, definitely one of my goals over there, because that's a regional. We don't get that here in the Philippines. The Seviper, Heatmore, Durant would have been nice. The Chanseys, the Marrows, the Clefairies, the Jigglypuffs. Man, Poliwag, think about that. Poliwag has been out for such a long time now. And seriously, I tried to click every single Poliwag I could click on today, and seriously, man, RNG was so tough on me today. Like, man, it was just disappointing. It was disappointing because I would actually look at my I was actually looking at other group chats as well. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's why you're disappointed, because you're comparing your shiny rate with other people's shiny rate. You got to remember that shiny rates is basically RNG. It's random number generator. It's never biased to anyone. And I believe that, okay? I believe that, and I accept that. It's just that I do know that some people were playing in the downtown area, so they had some form of advantage. Okay, the advantage was they were in a place that had lots of Pokestops. They were at a place where lots of natural spawns were spawning, compared to my area here. Okay, so in this area over here, I only get like 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get 5, that's a real good thing. It means I drifted somewhere over here. So I can get like around 5 spawns in this particular area, but each one of them spawns in a time of like 30 minutes intervals. So it's still kind of bad, to be honest. And and I had goals. I had my targets. So yeah, it was a real bummer for me, to be honest. It was a real bummer for me. I'm not gonna go and pretend that like, it was still fun. No, bro. I'm genuinely disappointed with how I did for GoFest 2020. So, Enigmar Shadow or CPG over here says, I didn't get the GoFest ticket. So, you mentioned... Sorry about that. That's our dog. Pretending to be proactively active with guarding our house. Sorry about that. Enigmar Shadow. To be honest, what I think is that Pokemon Go has always been about chance. Buying a ticket only increased that chance. Well, here's the thing. You know, if you're a shiny hunter, you would want every single chance to increase your chances, right? If you think about it, like in mainstream Pokemon games, why do we do the Masuda method? Why do we hunt shinies through the Masuda method in the Pokemon mainstream series games, right? Why? Because it increases our chances of getting the shiny. It increases our chances of getting the shiny. That's why you do the Masuda method. Why do you do chain fishing? To increase your chances of a shiny. Why do you do SOS signal? To increase your chances of getting a shiny. Why do we increase our battle encounters? Why do we do all the things that we do? Why do we make it a goal to get the shiny charm in Pokemon main series games? Why? Because we want to increase our odds of getting a shiny. Unless you're one of those people who does shiny hunts full odds, then that's up to you. But I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, I want to get the best chances, you know? So if we're going to say that buying a GoFest ticket increases those odds for getting a shiny in Pokemon Go, then it kind of just, it very well much makes sense, because in the main series games, that's basically the same thing that we're doing. You know, we're using Masuda methods, we're using the shiny charms to improve our odds. You know, for the fun and joy of getting shinies, and that's why I'm doing this live stream right now, because I want to get people's opinion. Like, how was your GoFest? You know, was it good? Was it bad? I want your opinion, you know? I want your honest opinion. I want to know your experience. Because to be honest, what happened to me today is, yeah, again, I bought the GoFest tickets because that was a way for me to get better odds at getting the shinies. But I feel like I never got my money's worth, you know? Doesn't feel that way. Doesn't feel that way. I feel terrible. I feel terrible going through my first day of GoFest 2020. It's disappointing. Very disappointing. Jay might be saying, oh, so does it mean you got 0 shinies? No, I didn't get 0 shinies. I got some shinies. If you saw my shinies, you would be like, what? Wouldn't you normally get those on December community days? Yeah, true. A lot of the shinies that I got today are repeat shinies. Noob Savage over here says, all of them were my first shiny. Check that out. How good must it be for you to go through GoFest and every single shiny that you get from GoFest are Pokemon that you've never had shiny before. Yeah. So again, I wish everyone could feel the same, Noob Savage. All of your shinies were your first shinies, and that makes you very happy. And I think that's something that I'm honestly envious of, because I never got that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna show you guys what shinies I got for today. Today's GoFest. So check this out, you know. Okay. So I gotta say it, hands down. I am grateful for finally getting my shiny Groudon. I got 2 shiny unknowns. Not bad. Though, I wish the other unknown was the other form. The other letter that we were getting for free. But I'm stuck with 2 O's. But check this out. My first shiny was a Carvanha. I wasn't even happy about it. You know why? Niantic literally had an event when we were still in around a stricter form of the quarantine. We literally had an event there, wherein it was almost a whole day event, and if you just had incense, if you would turn on your incense, you would get a steady supply of Carvanas, and you would get a shiny Carvana. You'd get a shiny Carvana. Easy. I got 2 today. Like, to be honest, it's... Shiny Skarmory. You might be thinking, well, at least you get shiny Skarmory. Do you guys know how high the shiny rate of Skarmory is in the game? Like, it's not impressive to get shiny Skarmory. It's not. Now, if you're a person who does not yet have a shiny Skarmory, then by all means, just shiny check every single Skarmory you see. And I can tell you for sure that you'll get better odds at getting shiny Skarmory than anything else here. Because it has such a high shiny rate. It's good. Shiny rate's good. Sudowoodo. Man. I would have been so happy if I got the Sudowoodo before I traded one for it. Before I traded someone for a Sudowoodo. So, yeah. Shiny Charmander. You might be saying, oh, at least you got an event shiny. The 2020 hat Charmander. Right? Well, if you're happy with just having a Charmander that can't evolve, then by all means. But what am I gonna do with this? I mean, sure, you could say it's a collector's item. But to be honest, I've never been a fan of Niantic's costume Pokemon for the sake of creating something event-oriented. It's meh. So if anyone wants this shiny Charmander, I mean, I'm not going to give it to you. If you offer me something valuable, then, you know. If you think this shiny Charmander with the Pikachu hat is valuable, and you offer me something valuable too, then yeah, let's trade. But if not, then no, I'm keeping this. Alright, here's the thing. This is where my gears grinded the most. Shiny Mudkip and Shiny Trico. To be honest, guys, dude, these are Community Day Pokemon. Community Day Pokemon. These Pokemon literally had 2 Community Days already. The first ones were the Community Days where they were the featured Pokemon. And then they were featured in their December 2019 Community Days. Shuckle, it's kind of good. It's more of a collector's item, to be honest. Shiny Shuckle. Meditite, yeah, it's good. Crappy IVs though, so maybe we could do mirror trades with shiny Meditite. Feebas, oh man. Another Pokemon that is not impressive when you get it as a shiny. It has such a high shiny rate. Because it's rare. If you guys haven't noticed yet, the rarer a Pokemon is usually, the higher the shiny rate. And then we have 2 Houndours to end it. Guys, I kid you not, what happened earlier was I got a Houndour, I got a Heatmore, I got a Houndour, I got a Heatmore. And all of those Houndours were shiny. None of the Heatmores were shiny. I was thinking, why couldn't even just one of the Heatmores have been shiny, to be honest? But no, we got 2 shiny Houndours. I already have 2, by the way. So these ones are for trade. So yeah, these are my shinies of day one of Go Fest, yo. So, I mean, yeah. CPG says, your Groudon though, it's thick. Yeah, it's thick. Again, I'm happy with the Groudon. And you might be thinking, well, if you're happy with the Groudon, shouldn't that be enough? Here's the thing though. Whether you need Go Fest or not for Groudon and Kyogre to show up once again in Pokemon Go for the raid battles, I don't think you need Go Fest for that. Niantic regularly jumbles up the tier 5 raids ever so often, you know, that a lot of Pokemon, actually, a lot of other legendary Pokemon have yet to be released. So sometimes Pokemon Go like really, okay, we're gonna, like, lately they've released Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom, right? But you know, I mean, and then you would think that they would release the next Pokemon, right? But Niantic doesn't do that. They're like, oh, we're gonna wait a minute before we release the next legendary, so that we have more content to roll out. So, what they would usually do is they would reuse an old legendary Pokemon, put a shiny on it, and then poof, they can extend their game's lifespan. So, getting shiny Groudon on GoFest, is it something to be super happy about? Getting shiny Groudon, definitely something to be happy about, because if Primal Evolution does come to Pokemon Go, shiny Groudon will be beautiful. Shiny Groudon, shiny Rayquaza, and shiny Kyogre are all beautiful once the two get their primal evolutions or primal forms, whatever, and then Rayquaza gets his, or Rayquaza, depends on how you want to say it, gets his Mega Evolution. So, you know, again, I'm grateful for shiny Groudon, but the reality is, I don't need GoFest to somehow get a glimmer of hope that I'm gonna get shiny Groudon, because I kind of have that gut feeling that it's gonna be put in the raids one way or another, and when it's there in the raids, like I will probably get an Ultra Box and hunt for it like crazy. And an Ultra Box usually has like 14 to 16 raid passes. I'm kind of confident that I'm gonna get it, you know, before I finish up all of those raid passes. And do you know how much an Ultra Box costs in the Philippines? It usually costs like 432 pesos. The GoFest ticket costs 750 plus. If the only good thing I have from my first day of GoFest is the shiny Groudon, and if tomorrow I don't make a comeback, then I lost. I lost against the GoFest ticket. I lost against this game, to be honest. So, no. People are telling me to cheer up. People are telling me it's gonna be okay. Again, nah. I'm disappointed. Please allow me to be disappointed. Allow people to be disappointed, guys. You might think, well, I don't have any of your shinies. Well, this is my account. That's your account. If you played GoFest, if you bought the ticket, you played GoFest, and you didn't have any of these shinies on my screen right now, and you targeted them, don't tell me you're not disappointed. You must be disappointed even just a little bit. Even if you're one of those people who can say, oh, it's part of the game. You'd be disappointed. So, again, I want to ask people, sadly, we don't have a lot of viewers right now, but if only we had some viewers, I would like to ask, how was your GoFest day one? How was your GoFest day one? If you're still about to have your GoFest day one, please let me know. Shiny, check that coughing, because why not? Alright. We're getting fireworks as if there's something to celebrate. Well, for me, I mean, there's something to celebrate, I guess. Enigmar Shadow. Oh my gosh, I know, right? I'm so pumped for Megas. Yeah. So CPG says we have to be realistic. It's very likely that tomorrow's rates will be the same. So all we can do is hope. I've heard that Niantic might do a special day that'll make up for this on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know if that's really true though. I don't know. To be honest, I don't care anymore. Whether it's true or not, I don't care anymore. To be honest, it's. I was hoping we could get some more people, get some more insight on how their Go Fest was, but I don't think anyone's joining. So here's the tweet, guys. There's actually a tweet from Pokemon Go. Trainers, due to technical issues that occurred in some of the habitat blocks during Pokemon Go Fest, we will be holding a makeup event at a later date to be discussed, TBD. Right? That's what TBD stands for, right? To be discussed. We apologize for any inconvenience caused, and we will share more information once details have been finalized. Dang. Anyway, I haven't tried something out, so let's see if it still works for me. I mean, it's very much helpful. Let's see if this still works for me. I haven't used it yet. WJ4PF163R5X. And we got 5 Ultra Balls, a sticker, and a lucky egg. Wow, okay. Yay, thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. In case you guys haven't used this too, you might want to use it. You'll get some free stuff and stuff. Let's see. 9FC 4SN 7K 5D A J6. Alright. And we got berries, stickers, and stuff. Alright. So yeah.